What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ascalon, Mrs. Ascalon here. We are Team Rixie. We're so excited. This is the first video posted on the new channel. So this channel will be devoted to all of our videos together as we talk about Disney World, we do taste tests, and more. So welcome to the first new video. The older videos, really quickly before we get into our restaurant review for today, will be posted on this channel as well. I'm slowly moving those over from my Ascalon Gaming channel. So we're going to review a Disney restaurant today. Which restaurant are we reviewing today? Because I'm going to mess up saying it.
Nomad Lounge at Animal Kingdom.
I like to say Nomad's Lounge. I don't know why I like to add an S, but...
Like the Walmarts?
Like the Walmarts, I guess. I don't know. So this is the restaurant that we've been to 3 times. Well, you've been 3 times. I've been twice. So you know it's got good food if we keep going back. All right, so we're going to start off in just a moment talking about the location. But before we do, you know, I always got to say this. Let's go.
Okay, so Nomad Lounge is a little place located in Animal Kingdom. It's between Africa and Pandora. It's actually on your way to Pandora. And there's a really nice restaurant there called Tiffin's. And Nomad Lounge is the lounge kind of hanging off the side of Tiffin's. It's the prices are a little lower, and it's more like kind of small plates and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where Nomad Lounge is, and it is also right by the bridge. So when you're seated outside, you can see the flotillas coming by on the water. And if you don't know what a flotilla is, they're these really adorable character boats that go by. Like one has Pocahontas on it, one has Chip and Dale in their little dinosaur outfits. One has, I think, Goofy and Pluto, Mickey and Minnie, and then there's one that's just a bunch of drummers. It's like a
the drummers.
Yeah, but
and they're just playing drums on the flotilla as it floats by.
Yeah, they come by about every 5 minutes or so, but it's fun.
Yeah, and are they still doing the flotillas? Mm-hmm. Okay, because that was a thing that they started, you know, after they closed and reopened.
I don't think
COVID.
They're doing any parades as of yet, which means the flotillas are probably still there.
Okay, so next time you're in Animal Kingdom and you sit outside, you got to sit outside for it. There is an inside part of the lounge, but if you sit outside, you can see those flotillas. The type of restaurant that Nomad Lounge is, it's a lounge and cocktail bar, hence why they only have small plates. They have a variety of alcoholic beverages. They even have things on their menu for kids. They have African, Asian, and Latin-inspired food, so they have kind of a variety there, which fits because it's located in Animal Kingdom. And
they have wine and beer and, you know, liquor for their cocktails from around the world. So they have some really interesting drinks. A lot of the Disney locations kind of have the same type of cocktail menu, but this one's different.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely different. More about the atmosphere. We kind of already touched on the flotillas. And I also mentioned that they have indoor and outdoor seating. The outdoor seating is a little, I would say, a little limited. There's only a few tables. There's a few big tables, though,
but
too.
But they're nice and cushy, and even in the heat of the summer, they have fans blowing, and I think maybe even some AC going, so it's still really pleasant out there. If you really can't stand to be out in the heat, like sometimes
I can't, but
there is an indoor part, but I particularly like to sit outside because it's very chill, and like I said, the flotillas go by, so you get to see those. Well,
and both times we've gone together, and because we're going to talk about in a little bit the time that she went by herself, but the 2 times we've been together, we've eaten outside. And so I was fine, even though I usually don't like to eat outside.
It's pleasant. They keep it pleasant out there.
So speaking of which, so Mrs. Ascalon got to go by herself the first time, and I was a little jealous. However,
no, you weren't.
It was
all right. Let me tell the story. Okay.
Right.
So this was July 2020, right after Disney had just reopened. Okay, so we were there for I think we were there for 9 nights. We were staying in the cabins at Fort Wilderness. It was great, but we were going to Animal Kingdom one day. Well, this was kind of towards the middle of our week, and we had rope dropped a Flight of Passage. We'd been in Animal Kingdom. By the time it got really kind of busy and crowded, you know, we left to go back to the cabin, get freshened up, whatever, because we had reservations for dinner at Yak and Yeti that evening. So I was like, I need to chill. So we do that. We come back to the park. I remember I put on flip-flops because I was just like, my feet can't take it anymore. I was hurting. And Raymond was like, well, Flight of Passage's walk on. I'm going. And I was like, I can't make it. I cannot make it. That, y'all, that's struggling. The longest queue in the entire world.
It is.
I clocked it one time from beginning to end as walk on, and with some parts of it roped off. 6 minutes from the beginning to where you get on the thing. Anyways, so I was like, why don't you just go enjoy yourself?
Which that's my favorite ride. So I was like, peace.
Yeah, and so like I said, Nomad Lounge is on the way to Pandora. So I was like, I'm just going to go in here and enjoy a beverage. You know, just kind of chill, because I had heard good things about it.
I think you sent me a text message to let me know that. That's when I got jealous about it. Because
I was like, oh my gosh, all these little characters are floating by. This was when like I said, it was when they first reopened, so this was new. So anyway, I remember I went, I sat by myself. I got something called a Tempting Tigress, which is really the only drink I get there. It's good. And I was just kind of like texting my friends who I hadn't seen and talked to in a while and just chilling, and every now and then the things would go by. It was so nice. And meanwhile, Raymond is just going over and over and over on Flight of Passage.
Yeah, I think it was just twice that time.
Oh, okay.
So I think we had ridden it twice already that day.
We had.
Because it, like, there was not hardly anybody there. Like, it was kind of empty.
Parks reopened, they were all pretty empty, but Animal Kingdom was the emptiest.
Yeah.
It really was.
And, you know, like, Flight of Passage can be like a 3-hour wait, you know, before COVID. And even I think it might be up to that point nowadays, now that more people have gone. And I got to, like, as soon as I got off the ride, I was walking down towards the exit. And about halfway through where I guess they have the Fast Pass kind of entrance or rider swap or something. The girl that was working there, the cast member, was like, you want to go again? And I was like, sure. And I went right back on, and it was pretty awesome. But I was kind of sad I didn't get to go to Nomad Lounge the first time.
It was great. So anyway, that's when I knew that we had to go back together, because it was just such a relaxing experience. The service is great there.
Yeah, every time we've gone, the service has been really good. The second time we went, we got to hang out with some of our Disney buddies. Mm-hmm. When was that
shout
trip?
out to Lisa, Joe, and Pam, who kind of helped save us a table right near them, because we were on our way back from Rafiki's, Planet Watch, and they saved us a table, thankfully.
Yeah, so that was the second time we went, and then the third time we went last trip, right? Last summer. And so, which I should have some pictures of the food that I'll pop up on this video. We went by ourselves, and we pretty much have gotten the same drinks, like she mentioned, and the same food. So
good.
Before we get into the food, which is always the best part, the price. The website says $15 to $34.99 per adult, so that's not too terrible. I mean, for small plates, that may be a little bit on the pricey side.
It's not as expensive as Tiffin's.
No, definitely no.
But it's a good deal, especially for one of the dishes, which we'll share with you in a little bit. All right, so let's talk about what we got.
All right, and so like we pretty much shared everything that we got there, because you know, small plates, it says small plates, but they bring you out a good amount of food.
And let me say also, if you go on the website or on the app, they have a menu there, and it's got like rice bowls and bread servers and stuff on it, but they also have a specials menu, which they sit on the tables at Nomad Lounge, and I think those may change from time to time, but the last 2 times we went, they were the same.
They were the same,
and that's where the good stuff is.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't tried any of the stuff on the menu on the website, so, well, except for one thing, so we can't really, you know, comment on that, but what we've had off that specials menu has been really good.
The specials menu we have seen the last 2 times we've gone had, I'm looking at it right now, beef sliders, smoked pork ribs, charcuterie, and lobster mac and cheese.
And so both times we've gone, I've ordered the smoked pork ribs. And we shared them the first time, and they were so good. I think the first time I ordered a second one, too, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, you did. And so the second time we went, he just went ahead and...
I just went ahead and ordered 2, and I ate most of it. But
so
she did have some of it just good. Like, some of the best ribs I've ever had. Like, it's really braised. Like, the sweet soy glaze that they put on there. You know, you want your ribs to be, you know, soft and tender.
The meat
on the
falls off
inside, and so the meat falls off the bone, but the outside is just charred and crunchy. You want the good ribs gotta have that consistency, the crunch, and then the softness after the crunch. So they're just really good. It comes with an apple jicama slaw as well, which I'm not a huge slaw person. I'm just in it for the ribs. So.
But it's like 4 pretty good sized ribs for $10. Now, any other place that might seem like a lot.
Yeah. For
Disney prices, that is a good deal. Okay, because I remember thinking, and I told you this, I see people walking around with like turkey legs and slices of pizza that probably cost almost
as much, if not.
And I'm like, why would you do that when you can have like these delicious ribs and have a nice place to sit down?
So good.
They're good. They're very good.
Really good. I want them right now. I'm thinking about them. I'm like, yes, ribs. And then you always order.
I order to share a charcuterie board, and it has different cheeses and meats and jams and nuts and stuff like that. Delicious. Do
you remember any particulars on there? Because the specials menu doesn't tell you exactly what comes in it.
No, they'll tell you, but it's okay. I don't know. I don't know what they all were. They were good though, and I think there was also a little bit of bread. Yeah, there was some brie on there.
Brie cheese on there.
But there was also some like kind of different, cheeses and stuff. But the charcuterie board is $18. It's a little pricey, but for us, we're sharing, so it's a little more reasonable if you think of it that way.
Yeah, like if you go as a couple, I mean that's like $9 a person, and it's a good amount. On there, like you could probably just order that and be fine.
Yeah, and then the other thing that I have ordered 2 times is the bread service, the Tiffin's bread service. So that one actually
is on the main menu.
Yes, it is, and you can order it if you eat at Tiffin's. I'm pulling it up right now so I can tell you guys what's on it. Red pepper hummus, spicy coriander yogurt, and ginger pear chutney. And it's like several different types of bread and little bread chips and stuff.
Yeah.
Different types of bread. It's not like the bread service at Sanaa, which is pretty much all naan. Just different types of naan.
Some naan.
There is
in
naan.
This one.
But there's other stuff.
But there's other stuff too. Yeah.
It's really good. It's $12, and it's a good amount of food, so it's worth it as well. But that plus the charcuterie and like give me a rib, and I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the day.
Yeah. We got to do a review on Sanaa pretty soon, because that's another one of your favorite restaurants. So and we've been there a couple of times. Actually, let's make that one probably the next one.
I have reservations for it.
Oh, for our trip? Oh, yeah. So we're going back in 2 weeks.
I don't know if we'll eat there, but just in case we wanted to, I got a reservation.
Well, if we do it, that'll be our 3rd time. So I think that'll probably be our next restaurant review. Actually, funny story with my brother-in-law, Greg. Him and my sister, they're going back in February. My other sister's going to actually be down there in 2 weeks with us. Not together. We'll probably meet up with them from time to time, but her and her boyfriend and some friends are going. But anyways, he requested that we make a lot of restaurant review videos between now and February, and so
we said, gotcha.
Got him, because he's like, I want the full restaurant reviews so they can pick and choose where they want to eat. So I just had to throw that in there really quickly. And then
let's talk about drinks.
Drinks, okay. All right, so you said earlier that you get the Tempting Tigress every time. I
always get the Tempting Tigress.
And both of these are on the actual menu.
Tempting Tigress is Russell's Reserve 10-year bourbon, St. Elizabeth allspice dram, tamarind syrup, and lime juice.
Oh, that's the...
And it's kind of a spicy, almost like how kind of like a Moscow Mule with ginger beer is a little on the spicy side? That's kind of what it's like, but it's more fruity. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's $15 and worth every penny. It's delicious.
So yeah, that's when it starts to get, kind of pricey when you start throwing an alcoholic beverage in there. But I mean, it's, it's vacation.
Just got one.
You can have one, And so tamarind, that was just funny because this soda that we have in the refrigerator is tamarind flavored. But anyways, I always mispronounce that too, so I'm not even going to try to say it.
All right, tell about your drink.
All right, and so I get the Leaping Lizard, which has Malibu pineapple rum, LeBlanc cachaça with orange, Passion fruit and mango juices. So that's the drink that I get, the Leaping Lizard.
Yeah, and of course, cachaça is kind of like rum, but it's not rum. It's from
That's a Brazilian.
It's Brazilian, yeah, it's good. It's what they put in caipirinhas. It's good.
Which I like to get from
Texas de Brazil.
Blank, Texas de Brazil, whenever I go there. And so, yeah, that was the drinks that we get and the food that we've had. I'm sure the other stuff on the menu is good as well. But we haven't tried. Maybe next time we go, I was thinking about trying either the chicken Manchurian Nomad bowl or...
When I look at that, I would so much rather have the other stuff than a bowl of rice.
She's not a huge fan of, like, rice dishes, really.
I mean, yeah.
Like rice and chicken and stuff, like...
When we sat with our friends that time, they also got the churros from the menu, and they come with a vanilla crema and chili strawberry sauce. And like, they're better than the kind of churros you get from the stands at like Magic Kingdom. They're better than that, and you dip them in the I didn't try them, but they looked beautiful.
Yeah, we didn't have any of those. One time when we were there, I think when we were by ourselves, that son and mom, I think, couple that were sitting next to us, they ordered.
Oh, that
churros.
was that same time. When
Was
our
that
friends
same time?
left, they sat there.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we remained after they left, because we got there later than they did. That's why they saved us the table. So that makes sense. And then, is there anything else on the... Like I said, there is a kids menu on here. They have appetizers for kids. Kids can create their own entrees, so they have a variety of things, even though they're typically, they're just a lounge and cocktail bar.
Yeah. And like we said, the service has been excellent every single time we've gone. The people are very friendly. They're pretty fast. It's not a huge place, so they're not like, all over the place.
Yeah.
So the service is great.
And then I guess the last thing before we give our personal rating, because I think we've covered all that we wanted to cover, was history or fun facts about the restaurant. And actually, I think we only managed to find some fun facts about the restaurant this time. I don't even know if we said anything about the history of the boathouse. But anyways, so we have a couple of fun facts. So I'll let you take the first one and I'll get the second one. Because you know more about that one. So
if you guys know who Joe Rohde is, he is the Imagineer that pretty much was like the head designer for like all of Animal Kingdom. And if you've ever seen any like behind the scenes or Imagineering stories on Disney Plus, he's the guy with the earrings, with the ear hanging down. And what they say is, every place that he traveled around the world, he would get an earring to put in. So that's why he's got all these.
And he was doing the research for.
So anyway, he has been known to be spotted at Nomad Lounge. So
that's cool.
If you ever go there, keep your eyes peeled because apparently he hangs out there.
And he has long hair, usually in a ponytail, right? Or has he
I
cut
think
it?
it's short now, but
okay,
you'll
but he's
know him by
got a
the
long,
ear.
dangly earring.
You'll know him by the ear.
So that you'll be able to spot him with. And then I spotted a cool fact from the website, apparently, and we don't sit inside the lounge. We've kind of walked through it, like to get to the bathrooms, because you have to go to Tiffin's, pretty much use the restroom. But I never noticed this. Apparently, there's festive banners that hang up in the lounge, and each one has like some sort of question about traveling the world or the thrill of discovery, as the website says. And apparently, you can get these decorative tags from cast members, and while you're eating, you can write down answers to the questions, and then they take those tags and hang them on a tag chandelier that's over the bar after you leave. So next time we go, we're going to have to check that out because that sounds really cool. But I never knew about that until I researched some cool facts about the restaurant. So,
yeah. So what on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
I give it... Oh, man, why do I always have to go first with this?
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Let me think a little bit longer.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 9.5. No place is perfect. The prices can be a little high.
Yeah. But
the atmosphere, the service, the food quality, the drink quality, it's wonderful. And it's kind of become one of my, like, happy, chill spots.
Yeah.
Like, I love being there. I love it. I love to just chill. Take a break in the middle of the day. 9.5. 9.5 out of 10.
That's actually what I was going to give it as well. I was trying to decide, like, if I, wanted to give it a slightly lower than that, because, again, no place is perfect. But, no, I mean, it's really good. When you sit outside, you sit in these, like, comfy chairs where you can, like, really, like, lounge.
Like outdoor sofa,
back.
kind of wicker type stuff. It's nice.
So that's really cool. And Yeah, just the food. Like, those ribs are, oh, man, just so
They're
good.
mouth-watering.
They are, like, I want them right now. So we may have to stop there when we go in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we are. We gonna do it.
Take a break in Animal Kingdom and get some food. But
yes. One thing about this place is because it's a lounge, you can't make reservations to go eat at it. They are supposed to have a walk-up list, but from what I've heard from other people and from what I've seen myself, it always says walk-up list not available right now. So you kind of just got to go. They open at 11, but if you get there a little early, they'll let you in.
yeah, because I think that happened to us last time. We got in like 5 to 10 minutes early.
Yeah, but if there is a crowd, you can leave your name with them and then, come back to it later. But you can't make reservations, unfortunately.
All right, so that was our review of Nomad Lounge. We hope that you enjoyed it. First video on the Team Rixie channel. Woo, 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 woo. I thought she would celebrate a little bit more. But,
you're so weird.
But hit that like button if you like this video. We're coming back with... I didn't expect her to say that. We're coming back with more Disney review videos, some other videos in the future. So hit that subscribe button so you can check out all of those videos when we post them. Leave us a comment. Let us know a restaurant that you would love for us to review. We've eaten at tons of them, and we'll continue to eat at tons of them, hopefully in the future. So just leave us a comment. Let us know which one you would like for us to review. Anything you want to add, Mrs. Ascalon, really quickly before we say peace?
Nope, just try it out, and we will be at Disney in a couple of weeks, so there'll be more content coming at you soon.
All right, you guys take care. I dropped some of my Ascalon gaming stuff in the description below, some links and stuff. So if you want to check out, if you're into video games, you can check out that channel as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Peace.